What I've gathered from everyone that's been interrogated is he fucking knows. He knows something. Like, he knows enough to where someone is telling him something. And I have an idea on who it might be.
Um, actually, I have someone. You know, Julian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been like taking a lot of pictures and doing all this shit about Brian Knight. You want me to get him in here so I can tell you about it?
Yeah, sure. I trust this guy. Like,
Yo,
Yeah,
you're
you
welcome.
you can trust him. Yeah. Yo, come inside. Come inside.
Mean, can I trust this guy? Don't let me take his word, please.
Yeah, he's good. I've known Julian for a long time.
Yeah, come inside, Julian.
Um, the one guy on the tower that I couldn't identify was odd to me because he was a trooper. I had never seen him before, and he was up there for hours, clearly close to Brian and whatever they're doing detective-wise. So I was like, how does a guy get that much trust and that much rank when no one, or when I've never seen him before? So I went back and looked at the magazines that a guy made in the city, it's like group photos of the apartments and different people. And I went through all the photos and I couldn't find him anywhere. So that means that he must have been hired after that magazine was made, which means in a recent like 4 months at most. So I'm like, how does a fucking guy get hired within the last 4 months, work his way up to trooper, earn trust with Brian and getting this close with zero footprint in the city? That makes no sense. Anyway, so Pred told me that guy, initials JD, is Johnny Devine. Used to be a captain for the PD.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the guy that we couldn't place. I can check real quick. I'll give you the photos so you have them as well. You can see all this stuff, okay?
Sure. Well, this has been helpful so far because if Pred's telling you this shit, then I don't think I should really be worrying because Brian is trying to get me to think that Pred's a rat. If he's telling you guys this shit, then I don't think that'd be the case.
No,
Yeah, it took zero effort, by the way.
I doubt
showed him
that
a picture. I showed him a picture, and immediately he's like, "Yeah, that's him. He used to be a captain. Cool. All right, let's keep doing what we're doing." It didn't even bother him.
Oh, show Mr. Sub sweat pack. Thank you for the 5 months.
I'll show you this.
Thank you so much.
Also, at that meeting of the tower, the deputy mayor was there at a Hawthorne. Two random people in a car pulled up, and they all got very spooked. They pulled guns. They went down. Brian immediately called the CPI that was down the hill. It was instantly like alarms went off, So clearly they were up there and they're on high alert doing whatever the fuck they're doing. If you look at the first few pictures, those are close-ups. And at the very bottom, it shows the close-ups, like the original picture, right, of the trooper.
Unrelated, but I need you guys to be witness to something, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All you need to know is a 1 is a yes and 2 is a no, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really
3?
sure. What'd you say?
Best of 3?
Actually, I think a best of 3 does make sense.
Why not? We're gambling men, no?
I'll tell you why in a sec if it pans out.
All right, here we go. All or nothing.
Best. What's my guy doing?
All right. That's better.
There's a guard on my island that has the exact same scar as Johnny Devine.
Oh. Okay.
Is his name Johnny
Okay, look.
Devine?
His name is Jamie.
What's his last name?
I don't remember.
Have you ever checked his ID?
I think
By the
so,
way,
yeah. I don't remember either.
Let me add you something as well that's going to help you here. Add some more suspicion to the
The
mix.
only reason the only reason I did that best of 3 is because I've made that roll like 2 times now.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. You might like to hear this. I haven't told nobody yet. I looked up Mr. Johnny Devine in the and on the courthouse and the public whatever records, and he doesn't exist.
Why the fuck are you in Gulag, gang?
It's
I
my
mean, he
people.
was with me way before.
Yeah, Ming and I used to be very closely known as well. This goes back almost a decade.
Ming for it. No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that the way you might have taken that. It's just like I didn't mean it like that.
Nah, it's cool, Yaeger. That's what you
I
think
mean,
about
it's
it.
like, come on, like, look at this guy and then look at Ralphie. Okay, it's just like they're in the same game.
It's a good balance, you know. It helps me do my thing without raising suspicion often, you know. They don't expect nothing like this to come from